really interesting game. Don't forget, all these teams today only are in respective pools, and only the winner of those respective pools will go on to tomorrow to play the other qualified teams for this wonderful tournament. As you can see there, Wilson, the official ball of FIBA 3x3. An exciting day today, as you can see. Not much of a crowd, but a lot of viewers on our digital platforms on FIBA 3x3 Facebook. And there's been a lot of comments there. A lot of love being shared from the Philippines, from Indonesia, obviously from Malaysia as well, and other countries. So keep up the comments, everybody, and we would love to hear from you. And there's the Iran team, the men's team. And it's really great to see that the Maba Stadium in downtown Kuala Lumpur near Petaling Street has been transformed into a 3x3 theater. And it's so good to watch. Our next game is between Jordan and also Samoa. And there's the Iran girls, ever so smiley. And some of these girls will be probably playing in the future World University Basketball 3x3. The 3x3 World Cup basketball games coming up in Turkey at the end of this month, the 29th of October. So that should be interesting as well. So I'd love to see that. And there's some of the local fans here. Oh, the lady with the glasses from the Singapore team. Yes, that's the coach, the lady with the glasses. That is Chu Po Leng. And the Singapore team played extremely well today. Shot the women's team, that is, shot the lights out. It's just been so great. I've said this a few times today. Everyone, forgive me if I sound like a broken record, but it's just so nice to have 3x3 basketball back. I know I miss it. I've been very fortunate to be part of it from the commentary perspective. And we didn't have this tournament has been run in Malaysia since about 2015, 2016. It was held in the Jamin Mall in Cyberjaya. The Malaysian team came third in 2016. The Malaysian team was led by Heng Yi Tong. The Philippines made the final and lost to Qatar. And the Qatar team was very strong. Not just strong, they were large. Bobo Mogasa was one of the star players back then. I couldn't believe how massive he was. Looked like Shaquille O'Neal, to be honest. Very powerful players, really hard to stop in the lane. And there comes Samoa. The men's team had one win, one loss today. So we're down the stretch on our first day, right here. Percy, Hildegard, Divine, Kadri. There's Kezri, Percy, Hildegard, and Divine. That's the Samoa girls. Taking on a Jordan team. Julia Murad, Yusra Azam, Nicole Salim, and Sarah Mustafa. All right, look at that. Dynamic referees. I must admit, our referees are really cool in front of the camera. They know how to smile. They know how to, put the 3 sign up for 3x3. And full credit to the FIBA 3x3 referee education team. Always developing good referees. There's a Malaysian referee who's a 3x3 pro. Referee Eddie. He's also doing some work for the Thailand Basketball Association in terms of trying to upskill and upgrade their referees. Don't forget the 3x3 game is different to the 5-on-5 game. Not completely different. There are a lot of similarities. But in terms of, there's just different rules, in terms of the fouls, the shot clock. It's not 24 seconds, it's 12. There's no full court, this game is like a perpetual half-court game. But a lot of running, 10 minutes of just pure running and chasing the ball down, chasing those loose balls. You don't have the time and space that you do in the 5-on-5 game. They shoot for the double and they get it from the outside, heating up. And both teams heating up, should I say, with consecutive twos in this game. Mid-range, miss, gets the rebound, wins the rebound. Driving, not the fastest, but strong at the tin as she finishes with ease. So 3-2 in favor of the girls from Samoa. I was taught once upon a time you say Samoa, not Samoa, because that's the way Samoan people played. People from Samoa are very proud. They love their culture, they love their heritage. In the lane, foul. There's Jordan, a very traditional culture. Religion, an extremely influential factor in the country of Jordan. So it's great to see. We want to see more female athletes play the sport in general. Be nice to see that one day, that it's level with the men's category. Tries to split the defense right there on the drive. So travel call, that was violation call against Sarah Mustafa. Up top, got to be careful of the 3-second rule. Stares at it, shoots it, doesn't make it. Good rebound, good clearance by Jordan. Good, nice delivery in the lane to get that. Crossover, floater, it's good. The left hand, fantastic stuff. Kuri, it's Nicole Salim, handoff on the drive. Azam with the left hand layup, it's good. She's playing extremely well in this tournament. Today, she's been one of the best players in the female category, in my opinion, of course. So please don't take that as a bona fide opinion, but the way she moves the ball, the way she attacks it in, she's not scared just because of her height. She brings the teammates into the game as well, so she's good. She's really, really good. So this is shot there by Nicole Salim on the perimeter, looking for the backdoor cut. There it is, but she trips and loses her balance. Heidegaard, Matis, she wasn't quite, she was on her guard, but not really, if you know what I mean. Big, strong athlete, Heidegaard. Strong and powerful. And this is good tracking by the Jordan team. Travel call. Actually, in retrospect, that is a very, very good call by the ref. Azam wanting for the pull-up, but she'll go for the pass, turn around, and it's good. The basket is very good right there, scored by Sarah Mustafa. Jordan controlling this at the moment, 7-4, but not by much. So they will just keep at it. We've got 4 more games after this, everyone. We've got 2 more in the men's category. And then we've got 2 more games in the female category as well. Puts it up high. Rebound. At the moment, goes for the double, miss, couldn't get the rebound. Samoa wins the rebound easily. Azam, protection of the ball, trying to find an opening to take the shot. Ooh, calamity right there. TV timeout. See how we go right here. 8-4 in favor of Jordan. They're controlling this, but not by much. They should be up by more. So swing, drive. For the free throw. And goes for the great shot, push shot right there. And amazing by Yusra Azam. And 9-5 in favor of Jordan, who are making better basketball decisions at the moment. for the two-pointer. Yusra Azam from 3x3 downtown, right here at Maba Stadium to give Jordan a 7-point lead. They are dangerous right now, and Samoa, they are a handful for Samoa. Lets it go. 12-5. Driving quick, tries to split that defense, that Samoan defense wide open. That's a travel. The feet were lifted. Carrying the ball, says the ref. Get on with it, says the ref to Azam. Swing. Baseline. Kick from the wing as she fires. Miss. Rebound though. Great rebound. For the pull-up. Miss. Samoa clear. Samoa need to kick. In trouble right here. Off-balance shot. Bodies flying everywhere. Good feed. Patience. Good defense, Samoa. Very good. Rush shot. Miss. And both teams will go to their respective benches for a breather. But Jordan not looking rattled, looking extremely confident at the moment. And they looking good and strong. Whoa, good defense by Sarah. Oh, great defense with the steal again. Protecting. Oh, great move right there as she got loose. And oh, swishes that from downtown. Swishes the two-pointer. Fake. Shoot. It's a great move earlier how she got loose and loses a defender. Quick one. In the lane, active in the lane. That's a foul right there. Clear cut by Sarah Mustafa Ibrahim. She tried to push the ball out of her opponent's hands. And puts it in. Goes to the basket, couldn't finish, gets the rebound, and every time they're very, very good at winning the rebounds and getting the second chance points. The Jordan team, turnaround jumper, it's good. Nothing but nylon net. (13-9) at the moment. Samoa making a move, and Jordan are in foul trouble. 2 minutes, 29 seconds. Still a lot of time left in this one. Samoa, if they can keep pounding away and getting those stops, they're in. They're in with a fighting chance. Spin, pass. That's good team basketball. It's a three-point game. Jordan on the ropes. Jordan on the drive with the miss. Chasing the loose ball. Samoa come up with the goods. Good defense there by Nicole Salim. Jordan Salim, step back two. Ooh, miss. Jordan, underneath. Good job. Yusra Azam. Oh, hits right back at you with a 2-point punch. It is a 2-point ball game. 10 fouls collectively committed. 5 apiece. And who can get this done? See, very misleading right there. You would think that it was a foul. It was a shot at the charity stripe. Out, driving, runner, short, no foul, surprisingly. I thought there was a bit of contact left on that one. A shot clock violation. I think these referees are quite maybe new to just clocking up some hours. And that's not a criticism towards them. Just don't forget, our referees also had a hard time during COVID. They couldn't referee any games in any part of the world. So, and some of these referees are quite young and developing and growing. So, yeah, we are with you, referees. We support the men and women with the whistle. Toughest job in the world, if you ask me. Good shot there by Julian Murad. Now they can breathe again with a bit more full extension. 100% for those pair of free throws right there. Shoot for free and make them count. 17-12, 1:18 to go. You would say Jordan have got 1 foot over the line, but it's not over until the big basketball lady sings. So we are a sport of basketball, not a sport of singing. Azam wants to take the quick 2. Take your time is the call from her teammates. She tried to float it from the baseline, couldn't. Up top for Samoa. They go to work, they lose the ball. Tried to recover, but Azam picked up the pieces right there. Azam off the screen. Azam in the lane, loses the ball, gets it back. Azam swings, stolen right there. But Samoa off the turnover. Samoa need to go now. 7 left on the shot clock and probably less than 47.4 seconds to go. Samoa need a big shot. Bad pass. Jordan clears. Jordan shoots. Jordan misses. Samoa get the rebound. Keep it in play. Jordan win it back. Could they in trouble here, Jordan? Good defense, Samoa. I thought Jordan didn't clear it very well. Just now there's the 2. Couldn't land in the tin. That would have changed the game if it did. But they're just wasting time right here. Jordan have got this game. And that's the dagger right there. 19-12. Samoa shoots. Samoa misses. Jordan can win this before the end of full time. 20 it is. With 0.3 of a second left. That basket didn't count, heaves it. And Jordan comfortably win this, despite Samoa sending an early warning sign to Jordan that they were trying to make a comeback. And so well done to Jordan. Played really, really well. Shot the ball extremely well. And played some very, very good, tight, crafty and nifty and gritty, pesky defense. That's what it's all about. Final score right here. Jordan 19, Samoa 12.
Good job, Jordan. You guys got to go and rest now.
the crossover with the left-handed floater right there. That was a good shot. And then to the tin. And here's Percy. Shot. Samoa, they tried really hard, but more of a very physical team, strong, big girls, but couldn't keep up with the speed of Jordan. Wide open from the corner, lands it in the tin. Bit of trash talking there by Samoa. Turn around 1 foot shot. Puts it up high, arcing shot right there. And Julia Murat puts it away right there. She was quite good from the charity stripe. Moving it around the perimeter, puts it up high, bang. That's the game. So stay with us right here. More basketball coming our way. This is the Jordan men's team, who had earlier had a very good game. And Basil, Muhammad Ramli, Mahmoud Ali, and Rawi Zaid playing extremely well.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing your opponent for the game, we have Team Bangladesh, number 13, Saukat Rashid.
And they're taking on Bangladesh. Bit of tape on the back.
Number 5, Muhammad Salhan Patel.
That's Aditro. And then you got Sifat Sagwat Rashid. And then you got Rashid.
Let's have the team captain to the middle for the point off.
There's Nora, the team captain. And Jordan, led by number 23, no pun intended. If that's a basketball joke, if you get that, in relation to the great Michael Jordan. Many say the greatest of all time to play this game called basketball. He was number 23 for a long time with the Chicago Bulls. And he came up with a documentary last year, or I think the year before, I think it was, during the pandemic, called The Last Dance. It has made a lot of positive headlines, but made some bit of negative headlines as well. If you were to ask guys like Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and Luke Longley, the all-star cast of the Chicago Bulls. And at the moment right here, Bangladesh up by 1. Noor, the superstar player who loves those moves, those fake drive, miss. And here's Noor. Puts it away right there. And Noor, he's so interesting with the way he handles the ball. Look at that. It's calamitous, really, but you know what, to each their own. He's the leader of this team. Bounce, posting up, spin, lost the handle, got it back. Shoots for the 2. It's good. For the 2-point shot. Bangladesh need to space the floor a lot better. That was a good middle cut right there by Aritro. Goes for another 2, hits the tin. They're quite good at rebounding, the Jordan team, in terms of how they get win those defensive rebounds. So, a good job. Jordan 5, Bangladesh 3. And at the charity stripe right now.
Here comes Bangladesh. Point for Bangladesh.
Driving. Oh, and absorbs the contact. And Jordan, I must say, one of the best teams today for the qualifiers. That's Muhammad Rami with a miss. Quite impressed with how they played. Really good mentality as well. Travel call will go against Noor, captain. So, gonna look at the table. Very, very short. Oh, great runner right there. As he beat everyone to the basket. For the reverse, it's good. Oh, great. Oh, ball fake, kick, drive. Noor couldn't finish. Gets his own miss. Couldn't get the putback to go. Still time on the shot clock. Noor again, pump fake. Yes! And one. He gets the hoop and the harm. He may not have the most interesting dribbling style in the world, but he's got hustle and grit. And sometimes that's all you need. What a player. Converts the two-point play. His team still his Bangladesh team still very much in this with the dish and the push there, the push shot. It was great. Such good to watch these guys. Young talent. And they are the future of the 3x3 game in terms of Asian athletes. And Noor at the charity stripe again. Can he make this a two-point ball game? This is that, bricks it. Backing in, posting up, turns. I think that's the 3-second call. Yeah. They've got to be careful on top of the perimeter. The old rules were 5 seconds, now it's 3. Good one. And Noor getting a little bit frustrated at the moment. So there's Mahmoud Ali, who is going to have the ball, but Eritrea is going to have it. Tried to go for the reverse right there. To no avail, protecting. He's quick, this guy. Oh, it's getting pretty physical out there. You can tell Bangladesh are getting extremely frustrated. You know, they haven't had much consistency today. And you can't blame these young men. I mean, we just hope that the education of their coaches seeps in, that, you know, always stay calm and collected, never lose your temper, always play like a gentleman. And it's the nature of the beast, really. But they're trying. I mean, if you look at the intangibles, they are trying their hearts out to stay with this very, very tough team. So Here is Arithro. The player is not blessed with height or range for that shot right there. But confirmation that Hong Kong have qualified with a 100% record. And the Singapore women's team have qualified at the moment. So it's looking good for Singapore and Hong Kong to qualify for the pool stages, which start tomorrow. Floater is good. So Jordan keep punishing. They go for the backdoor cut though. Bangladesh. Offensive foul. Yep, there was a foul right there. So a bit of communication right here on the timeout break. So Singapore today played 2 in the men's qualification. They played 2, lost 1. Samoa played 2, lost 1. Bangladesh step back 2, no good. They played 2 games, Bangladesh, and they've lost 2 games, and they're pretty much out of it, playing for pride really. Whereas Jordan are looking for a perfect record to go through to the next round. That's what they're after. So who will join tomorrow's teams? The draw is out. In Pool A will be Thailand, Iran, and Japan. In Pool B will be Uzbekistan, India, and New Zealand. Pool C will be Sri Lanka, Malaysia, and a team that has one of the qualifying teams. And then Pool D will be Mongolia, Turkmenistan, and one of the qualifying teams as well. So which team will it be? So it's most likely. Oh, what a shot right there for the double. Up fake. Corner. Couldn't connect it from deep and down. For deep and down. High arcing shot. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful 3-point splash right there. Kick. Shot clock violation. 5:20 to go. We're approaching the halfway mark. And Jordan are very close to getting it done. They need 4 more points to, as they say in the lovely language of Cantonese, Kao Tim this game. Kao Tim means complete it and finish it. Sorry, using a lot of Asian language here today. Xin chào to all our viewers in Vietnam. Apa khabar to all our viewers in Indonesia and Malaysia. Hola to all our viewers in Spain. Who's to say, I'm sure there's some people from Spain watching this. Bonjour to France. Hola as well to all our viewers in South America. Hand off. Rami, step back 2, no good. Noor with the rebound, bounces it to his teammate. Noor posting up, 1, 2. Look at the way they count the 3-second call. Very, very clear cut. The referee's up and couldn't get that to go, but because that's Bangladesh's 5th foul, so they will. Jordan through Mahmoud Ali will get a shot from the stripe. Oh, bricks that. He got connection with the iron, but not connection through the net. Spins. wins the rebound, and a very, very sloppy pass there by Rami just to give it away. So let's see what happens here in the concluding stages of this game. So Mahmoud Ali spin with the running hook shot, couldn't quite get there. Drives. In the lane, splits two defenders. Great job right there by Rawi Zayed. Turnaround jumper, no good. They need 2 more points. Is this? No, they'll go for the single digit. No, they'll go for the double right here. Is this the winner? Not quite. There's 3 minutes and 47 seconds left. A lot of time. TV timeout. Just as we were going for the climax right there. It's been exciting, everyone. And I'm just looking at the table right now on the FIBA 3x3 site. Jordan are pretty much in. If you're pretty much in. So let's look at the schedule for the remainder of the day. Fires. Bang! There's the winner right there. Great shot. Pull the trigger. Bullseye. Hit the target. They win the game. Jordan. And they have... They've got one more game. No, they've got... They're done. They're qualified for the next round. Undefeated today. A great, great game. Don't forget, the qualifying draw continues tomorrow morning and in the afternoon. After Friday prayers right here, we start the qualified. Final score, Jordan 21, Bangladesh 7. So Jordan are through. So we've got a few qualifying games tomorrow morning between Qatar, Guam, Hong Kong, and Chinese Taipei. Qatar, they sent over some big teams over the years. So Jordan undefeated today. They qualify for the next round. And Singapore, Samoa, and Bangladesh really didn't quite get there. Singapore would be kicking themselves because they almost got there. But they didn't because they let Jordan back into this game. So the next game will be the next game between, sorry, the next game, I'm just repeating myself there, is between Singapore and Samoa. And that will be the last game for today for qualifying draw B. Qualifying draw A will be tomorrow. So looking at the women's category, Singapore are through. Singapore and Hong Kong with their 100% records. They are through today. And that Singapore do have to play one more game against. Guam will take on Jordan in the last game of today, and Samoa will play Singapore. So the next game is the men's game between Singapore and Samoa, double S. All right, but relatively academic right now. So the draw for the women's category, there will be 4 pools tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, Uzbekistan, New Zealand, Sri Lanka. That's a tough pool. Pool B, Iran, Malaysia, Chinese Taipei. Iran are the favorites for that pool. Japan, Mongolia, Hong Kong in Pool C. And Pool D, India, Turkmenistan, and one of the qualifying teams from today. And you're watching the continuous coverage of the FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022 live from Mava Stadium in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and it's a pleasure to have you here with us. And there has been some great 3x3 U17 Asia Cup basketball played here today. And don't forget, today is the qualifying draw. And it will continue tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon we will start the pool stages of the respective categories for the men's category and the female category as well. This tournament runs until Sunday, the 16th of October, this Sunday. And this tournament has traditionally been held in Malaysia. It used to be called the U17 Asia Cup 2022. Well, no, sorry, not 22, but the respective year, of course. But yes, it was held in the Gemin Mall in Cyberjaya, where we saw some great teams from Australia, New Zealand, China, Japan, Qatar. Usually Qatar won it in the first two years it was held here in Malaysia. So, but right now it's held in the House of Malaysian Basketball, which is the Maba Stadium. Maba standing for the Malaysia Basketball Association. Once upon a time known as the Malaysian Amateur Basketball Association. So we're really, really glad to have you here with us. I've seen a lot of comments on the Facebook page of the FIBA 3x3 site. I'm just going to go back to it once again and see if there's any more cool comments to read out. And wanting to see your views and what you guys like. And also, you know, what's been the frustrating point. I'm sure no disrespect, if your particular team your favorite team did not perform well today, you might have got a bit angsty and a bit frustrated, but that's sports. Nothing wrong with that, everyone. Nothing wrong with that. That's part of the game that we love. And here comes the Singapore team, who have played quite well today. Very quick team. They like to really, really go for it and play with a lot of speed and run. So they've been an exciting team to watch. And not many new comments here today. Still the same comments from the usual people. By Pepe de Jesus and Eki and Juvie. And I'll be honest with you, there are some names I can't really read out, because there's Ohon, Bigun, and then Anulu. From Thailand, some comment RC, Manali. And there's the Samoa team, the big, strong, physical Samoa team, who like to play the physical game, but can they keep up with the running game of Singapore? The Singapore girls team have performed extremely well today. The captain's having a chat right there. So that's what it is. Just a couple more games left today, everyone. And shame it all has to come to an end. Yes. Great thumbs up. Great 3x3 signal there.
This is 3x3. This is FIBA. 2 more games. Right after this.
From the streets to the Olympics. That's the tagline of 3x3 basketball. Shake the hands and high fives all around. But let's get down to basketball business right now. Samoa with a dish. Lost the ball handle, got it back. In the lane, tried to go for the layup. They're playing a quicker tempo game, Samoa, which is great to see. And first cardinal sin of the day, shot clock violation. For the 2, miss. Skies for the rebound. Oh, great handle. Handled the package well there. Swing. Drive. Shot clock violation again. Ain't pretty right there. Blackney. He's been a star player for Singapore today. A live wire, him and Lim. Actually, the whole team shot the ball quite well. And Singapore, I mean, could be something special. There's a guy called Wong Wei Long. Pretty sure he's retired now, but we never know. Ex-Singapore point guard who played for and team in Indonesia in the ASEAN Basketball League. He's running an academy now. He's a trained engineer. He's a basketball lover 24/7. Lim for the three, splashes it. Good job there. Can Samoa hit back with their own splash from the outside? Hand off. Looks like both teams are electing to shoot the rock. They're just, I think, basically that they know that both teams haven't qualified, so they're just playing, really, not playing too seriously. But Singapore, they will be kicking themselves a little bit because they were up in that game against Jordan for almost the whole way until the end. So, but they need to finish strong here. And with the that one was a gimme right there. Shoots again. What's going on here with Singapore? They need, I mean, it seems that they've lost a bit of their energy and their will to keep playing. So Samoa through Craig there. Team captain, there's Totoa. Shot clock violation. That's the third time they've done it in this game. And that's why they haven't scored yet. And I think Singapore are capitalizing on the Samoans turning the ball over with the shot clock violation. Singapore on the drive, attacks. Oh, good defense right there by Totoa. He outbarred. Launches, miss, but gets his own miss, goes again. Will he go for the reload or will he go for the pass? He goes for the drive and puts it in from the baseline. The baseline layup, running layup. And Singapore have done a lot of work, but should have had a few more shots to show for it. Salvakumar hand with the swing and the handoff. Blackney asking for a screen. Blackney, middle cut, puts it up high and in. No foul though. Thought there was a bucket in the bang. Bounces it, loses it. Still there to recover, tries to float it. And basket is in. Samoa get their first basket of the game. On the drive, loses his balance, but couldn't put it away. No foul, says the referee. Or referees. There's two of them. Good defense by Singapore's Palo Lim. Very, very interesting game. If Singapore played their arch rival, Malaysia. Malaysia here, Maba is the Malaysian national basketball team are known as the Maba team as well. So quite famous for that name here in Malaysia. The Malaysian Basketball Association is run by their president, the president of Maba, Datuk Sri Lee Tian Hock, an entrepreneur here in Seremban, which is a town about 1 hour from Kuala Lumpur, in the property business. He has a dream that Malaysia can win the gold medal at the Southeast Asian Games. He has a dream that Malaysia can be in the top 4 in the Asian teams and being competitive with Japan. Fake, take, make! Oh, basketball poetry in motion right here at Maba Stadium by Singapore. Crossover for the double. Looks at it, another stare and shoot, tap. They let it go. So like I was saying, the vision of Datuk Sri Lee Tian Hock wants Malaysian basketball to improve and prevail. And that's why tournaments like this are so important, that the Malaysian local athletes are going up against better competition all the time. For another 2. But Lim gets his own miss. Lim got to be wary of the shot clock. Okay, good defense by Tatoa. So Tatoa has played some critical minutes here for Samoa. Not a scoring machine like Bitna Willie earlier in the day. He's been a bit quiet lately. Oh, good move right there. And beats him off the dribble and beats everyone to the basket to score. Beats his opponents, that is. Lim, Blackney. Goes for the high arcing 2. Hits the tin. Reset for Samoa. Thought about the pull-up. They will drive and scoop. Can't put it away. With the finger roll. Good defense, Samoa. We're coming up to the halfway point of the games. And nothing but net as he swishes the 2-pointer. Behind the back pass. Oh, couldn't finish it right there. That would have been a wonderful highlight reel right there. Samoa goes for 2. Oh, nothing but net. Launches a 3. Oh, these two teams are just putting up a 2-point display and lighting up from the outside. I think I might have to call out the bang moments right here. For the 2, not quite, as they pull the trigger. 4:22 left on the clock, but it's a 2-point ball game because both teams know that they haven't made the next round, so they'll feel a bit disappointed. Turn around. Pump fake. Shot clock violation. Even that shot will not count. So Selva Kumar, he will go for another 2. And he's on fire at the moment, Selva Kumar. Oh, with the steal there, Lim, and the pass, but turnover. Samoa need to move quicker. 11-7 at the moment. They go for the 2, miss. Lim with the easy rebound. Selva Kumar for another high arcing 2. Blackney. Around, weaves his way into the lane. Gets it to go. TV timeout. And that basket will not count. So, bit of an anticlimax right here. But can you blame the players? Tomorrow morning, we start at 9 o'clock Malaysian time, everybody. There will be Qatar, Guam, Hong Kong, and Chinese Taipei for the qualifiers. The women's qualifiers are settled already. Singapore and Hong Kong qualify for the female category. Hong Kong will be in Pool C with Japan and Mongolia. Japan ranked 4 in Asia. Puts it up. Oh, beats. Gets it over his opponent for the reverse. And it's good. Good basket right there by Bitna Willie. Attacks 12-8. So Singapore will be in the female category with Turkmenistan and India. Miss, rebound by Blackney. Oh, great jab and drive. Oh, cool. Oh, strong move there by Tatoa Alba'a. He got tatoed, all right. That had to hurt. Big fella like that in front of you. Shoots. Gets it in. And really going through the motions right here. It's been an interesting day. The qualifiers are always, you're always on the knife's edge a little bit. Dribbling between the legs earlier. The slip and the dish. Push shot. Nice touch. Very, very good. Technical. 13-9. Nobody in massive foul trouble yet. Swing. Posting up. Little kick to the corner. Oh, I lost the ball. Got it back. Lim. Couldn't put it in. Stick it in. Bounces it. Step back for the single shot. Miss. Completely off target. Is this on target? Miss. Go reloads. Miss again. Fires the blank. Another blank. Tried to go for some sort of lob pass and in. That worked that time. Not quite the production that they were looking for, but a single point is a single point. You can't complain about that one. Kick. Fire. Gets the put back is good by the one and only Liam Blackney. Drive, step back two. Misses that completely, way off target. Selvakuma, the sharpshooter, but he will elect to attack. Prasant Selvakuma. Well-coached team by Coach Lim Kui Chai. And don't forget, Singapore only about a 4.5-hour bus ride from Kuala Lumpur. Sometimes shorter, depending on the traffic. Great D there by Willie. But he had a very, very good first game today. And then his second game, he didn't have enough energy. And then today, playing for pride, really. Oh, good defense there, as I say that. Willie with the bounce pass. Kick out. High arcing two. It's through for the big 2 points. 14-12, Singapore. Gotta be careful. 1:14 to go. Now they've got to tighten it up. Play tight defense. Selvakuma has been the player of the game. Probably him and Liam Blackney need to look at their points and their rebounds and the assists. Their stat sheet, really. Bricks that shot. Clears by Samoa. 1:10 to go. But the next foul by Samoa will give the advantage to Singapore. So gotta be careful. Timeout call. Time for a breather.
Singapore leading by 2 points, only 2 points. Samoa can still pull an upset on this game.
Just taking a breather right now. And the last 2 games of today will be Samoa and Singapore in the women's category. Singapore already qualified. And then Guam and Jordan for the 2. Great rebound. They'll buy them some time. Jabbing, driving, pull up. No good. Samoa, they can tie it up with 2. Maybe send this game to overtime. They'll go for the single digit. Singapore will try to waste a bit of time. Stays and shoots for the double. No. Tries to feed it into Willie in the lane. 14-12. Singapore trying to hold on to the victory so they can get they can leave the tournament and say they have a pretty decent record. Or the 2, yes, nothing but net, and that gives them the breathing space required. Can Samoa hit back? No, they needed to go down. They're hustling for it, they're trying. Fake, take from the corner, couldn't make it, but they get the rebound. Up and in, more of a consolation basket. Technical right there. Can't do that, says the ref.
Everybody breathe in. Relax. One shot.
So Parati didn't go through, but it's okay, they've got the game. Because it's a technical, they'll get the ball back. 4.1 seconds left. They just got to hang on to the ball and not turn it over, and they should be okay. They want to take the last shot though. No, they won't. That's the end of it. And Samoa not too happy with their performance, but I couldn't blame them. They did try, but at the end of the day, nobody likes to be on the team that didn't get the W. And Singapore get the W, well done. But that's the end of their tournament for the Singapore 3x3 Under-17 national team. Final score right here, Singapore 16, Samoa 13. Looking at some of the highlights right here, both teams just tried their best, but I mean, wasn't really trying their best, if you know what I mean. They knew they were out, so they were playing for pride. They didn't want to lose the game, but so it's been a good learning curve for a lot of these athletes. Samoa taking on Singapore in the women's category. And then the final game after this, Guam taking on Jordan. But we know who's through and who's not. Singapore. So Singapore with a 100% record today. Well, this will be interesting, actually. There we have it. Maba Stadium, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It doesn't get any more clear-cut than that. So thanks for joining us today, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget, we've got another game coming up and then one after that. And then we'll say goodnight and then we'll rejoin you tomorrow. Just be aware of the time difference, especially in certain countries that do practice daylight saving. And there's all the sponsors. There's all the sponsors for this wonderful tournament. You got Milo, you got the Ministry of Youth and Sports Malaysia, you got Wilson, you got the Malaysian Basketball Association, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Waterboy, and it's been really, really cool having this tournament right here, again in Malaysia, but this time in downtown Kuala Lumpur, as opposed to the Gemin Mall in Cyberjaya over the years. There is Percy Tape Neko, followed by Heidegard Martis. And then you got Kesri Tau Eli Eli. And number 10, Divine Liao Anai. That's the Samoa team right there. Tried their hearts out today. Haven't recorded a victory. Whereas Guam got 1 win, Jordan got 1 win, Singapore undefeated. And now come the Singapore girls, the sharpshooter, number 2, Kayla Lim, followed by number 12, Jovita Lee, number 22, Dawn Won, and Denise Chu, coached by Chu Bo Leng. And Singapore would definitely be a super dark horse for the qualifying games. Sorry, for the pool games. Team captain right there is Kesri Eli Eli and Jovita Lee, respectively. Love the enthusiasm by our refs. Sometimes they are not so concerned about camera time. They just wanna do what they love, which is control the game, marshal the game. That's what it's all about. And please, everyone, we want to know your thoughts. Leave us your comments. Who's your favorite player today? Your favorite moment? Okay, we want to hear from you. Hashtag 3x3 U17. Scoops it up and in. Great start by Samoa. Singapore go for the 2. Singapore don't want to get complacent. They want a perfect record. Handoff. Samoa. They got to watch the shot clock. Puts it up high. Miss. They lead 1-0, but they got the ball back. They got to clear. One. Lee. Miss. Lee again. There it is. She ties it up. Jovita Lee, team captain, gets the rebound. Oh, great steal there by Samoa. Clears. It's a legit clear. In the lane. Turn around. Good defense right there. Good block by Denise Chu, as she says, access denied. Not a pretty game here at the moment. Tries to feed it to teammate in the lane, goes for the 2, miss. Corner on the drive, open run to the rim. What was the defense there? Singapore. Oh, you can't show this kind of attitude if you're going up against the other teams. The more teams who are stronger teams. Lee. A lot of activity here at the moment. Samoa with the early lead. But Singapore has a chance to tie it up, and she misses. Miss Lim. Corner from deep, and down it does not go. 8:30 left on the game clock. Still a long way to go in this one. Driving, puts it in. Easy, no Samoan defense right there, so she took advantage. 2-2 in the lane, drives the lane. And there's a foul right there. To the charity strike, she'll go Kesri Tau Ele Ele. What a cool name. It's good. And Samoa lead by a slender margin. Lim will control it from up top. That's not the best pass, but they recover. Gets the basket, reverse. Couldn't get that to drop. It was bouncing. Here in Malaysia, we call that the Maba bounce. Sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it doesn't go for you. One shot for Dawn Won. Connects, so she ties it up at 3 apiece. Samoa struggling to hang on to the ball. Go for the reverse here. Good D by Singapore. Referee says no foul. Don Juan trying to play D, trying to protect the rim. Oh, Samoa after the second bite of the cherry. Double dribble, says the referee. So Singapore making the mistakes here at the moment. Puts it up high. Lim with the rebound and the clearance. Oh, great. I was just about to say great control. She lost the handle. Must have heard me. Mishandled the package right there. Stares at it, shoots it. Couldn't make it. Samoa still hang on. Good steal, but she's out of bounds. As she connects with the 3x3 YouTube signage. She wants to be on TV or YouTube digital TV. Don't worry, Dawn, you are very much part of this action right here on the stream. And losing their balance here a bit. All 3 at the moment.
Let's go.
Samoa. Play defense. Singapore on offense. Lee goes for the double. Miss. The teammate there couldn't get the rebound. Samoa, they go for the double. In and out. Good rebound by Singapore. Holds onto the ball. Tries to clear. That's it. Goes for the basket. Makes the basket. Goes for the long 2 from the outside. 4-4. Who wants that win? Lim. Step back 2. No good. Couldn't get the deposit to go through. Transaction not approved. Good D. Singapore. They get it back. Clear. Posting up. That looked like a travel if you ask me. There's a change here for Singapore. Kayla Lim will take a breather. Around and weaves her way into the lane to score. Jovita Lee. Good job. Lost the handle. Great chase down right there to chase the loose ball by Denise Chu. So really, really good stuff. Singapore only up by 1, 5:59 to go. The referee coaching them on, or educating them on the 3-second call. 1. Shot clock violation. Lee. That's a very, very ambitious pass. But the intent was good. Dawn Won was cutting in. But Samoa read that play quite comfortably. They're gonna do it, and that's how you do that play. I must admit, the referees are pretty strict today. And Samoa with better by Singapore. Attacks. Couldn't finish with the layup. Samoa. They can't let Samoa get a 2-point shot. They're playing good pesky defense at the moment, Singapore. Lee. One in the lane. And she's fouled. Very smart move, because she knew that if she would drive, she would take the contact. She would absorb the probably get contact and had to absorb it, and she did. And she will get 2 shots now, because Samoa have committed 8 fouls. And they shoot the ball extremely well from the charity stripe. Something that you don't see with younger athletes. But Singapore, precision. As I say that, she bricks the second shot, so 50% for Dawn Won, but she gets the ball back. Captain Jovita Lee. In the lane, up and in. Gets the Maba bounce. For the 2. Singapore can't rush it. There's still a lot of time left in this one. drive. At the top, they go. Trying to find the opening. Floats it in the lane. And second chance point right there to recover. Singapore miss. Lee couldn't get the second chance. 7-10 at the moment. Samoa with a step back two. Short. 10-7 at the moment. Samoa in super foul trouble. And both teams just look like they want to get this over with and done with. Kayla. Oh, what a great step back 2-point shot to connect from the outside, from deep. Good job, Kayla Lim, as she sets and shoots for the two. Here's Divine for the Divine shot. Couldn't get that to go. Wide open. Did she clear it? Very stop-start game, this one. Step back, Kayla. Oh, another big 2-point shot by Kayla Lim, as that gives Singapore some breathing space and probably enough to get it done. But Samoa not going away with the hustle of rebounding in the basket. They're good at winning those offensive and defensive rebounds. That's their strength, size. But just couldn't keep up with the speed of Singapore. And that's the same with how the men's team plays, speed and dexterity. Lim couldn't. I thought she had a case there. That looked like a foul. Turn around jumper, no good. Rebound, puts it up high and in. Good job there to Divine. That Divine shot went in. Samoa making a late run. On your ankles, but back up on your feet. Get the rebound, says Denise Chu. Denise with the crossover. Denise attacks with a layup. Oh, she should have finished that. Puts it up, miss. Who wants the rebound? Singapore. Kayla. Kayla Lim. 49 right now. 97 seconds to go. The referee is deliberating on the call right here. I must say, these two referees right here, they really have broken it down. And really looked at every inch and aspect of the game to ensure that the right calls were made. Even though that is not a popular decision at times, it is what it is. They have to be careful. They're accountable for their calls. And don't forget, each game, everyone, that the referee is always being reviewed, and they want to get a good review so they can referee more games and grow in terms of their career. It's quite a competitive market out there in terms of referees. So they want to get international accreditation, and the referees are no different to the players, that they want to referee at an Olympics, at a Commonwealth Games, at a major international championship, the World Cups. They want to be part of it. You know, they're no different to the players and the coaches, as well as the commentators and the back of house staff who also want to be part of it. So great to see that a wonderful sport like basketball bringing everybody together regardless of their skill set and strengths, but unified by a dream to be part of the greater good of 3x3 basketball, from the streets to the Olympics. Okay, they are checking one of the calls right here. So while that happens, the players are getting a bit of beverage. And we're going to see what happens right here. Don't forget, tomorrow is Friday. Okay, so there seems to be a bit of an issue right here. So they have just stopped the game. And both teams, it doesn't seem like a major injury. But what we can't see at the moment on camera is that the referees are deliberating a call with the video replay. It's a little bit difficult to say what is the call, because don't forget, the commentators are commentating from another location, so we are not at the Maba Stadium. So it's a little bit difficult to ascertain what was the calls on this one. Bounces. 49 at the moment. In the lane, shoots for two. Sorry, shoots for one, should I say. Goes for the single digit. Goes for it. Couldn't quite get it out to sink. Tried to do a hook shot. Great defense by Kayla. Kayla will go for the two-point shot. Yes! Bang! Fires it through. Samoa. They are 5 points away from getting it done. Singapore, but they want to take their time a little bit. Puts it up high. That's an air ball. Samoa from deep, and down it does not go. 9-16. Step back two for Kayla Lim. She misses it completely.
13 seconds left. Somebody's happy. Somebody's very happy. Last game after this. Here comes Singapore. 2 and 1. Good job, everybody. Good job.
16-9 is the final score. Not the most exciting game because both teams knew the eventual outcome. So that's the end of it. Singapore with a 100% record today. Final score right here. Singapore 16, Samoa 9.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Maba Stadium. Make one.
So let's have a look at some of the highlights here. Like I said, everybody knew the outcome in terms of qualification. So Hong Kong were through because of their perfect record. And there will be only 12 teams competing in the final. Sorry, the pool stages, yes. But Singapore had a very good day, undefeated, and really shot the ball quite well. I mean, they weren't going into overdrive, and they didn't hit any panic buttons because, like I said, they knew the outcome, whether they won or lost. So, a professional performance. And that's what you want. And the final game of today will be the Guam team. Hernandez. Sampson. Cello. And Jada Han. The Guam girls. So they'll take on the very talented Jordan team, who play 2-1-1. Bit of hustle this team here. Good shooters as well. Some very tall athletes in this team. Nicole Salim, Sarah Mustafa, Julia Murad, Yusra Khaldun. So this should be interesting. Can the Guam team find their speed again to potentially put Jordan away, or will Jordan prevail? Interesting to see what happens right there. Those are two referees looking at the camera. Nice to see. And good job to the referees today. 10 minutes, and can you believe it? Day one will be over soon. In the lane, up, and couldn't get that to drop. Kick. Shoots from the elbow. Couldn't get the single to go. Hernandez. Looked like a travel. Ooh, that looked like a travel. The referee said continuation. The basket is good. Basket stands. In the lane, kick out, fires. They're still in the lane, got time. Oh, good move right there by Sarah Mustafa. For the reverse, good move. Excellent finish there by Jada Han. She's a great athlete, full of running. Said that about her many times today. Just needs to keep growing and improving, as well as every athlete in this tournament. But with that kind of speed and shooting precision, she can be a real threat for any opposing team, and she can be a real asset to have any team as well. Good pass. That's a much better pass. Shot clock violation, unfortunately, because so a bit frustrating, but Guam, they want to go away with a win with this one. They want to finish on a high. On the drive, Sarah, pull up, puts it through and true and through, shall I say? Tangling my words right there. Oh, turnover, got it clear. Sarah Mustafa with the pass, kick, fires. Miss. Great hustle for the rebound. Who wants it? The loose ball. Jada Han up top. What can she set up? Can she set up shot from up top? Cello with a kick on nothing but net for Alora Hernandez. That was a great shot. And now Guam with the slender 1-point lead once again. Goes for the 2. Bang! What a shot right there. Fires it from the outside. Gets low, pull up, responds, but with a single-digit shot. She is bossing it right here, Jada Han, but she needs a bit more help from her teammates defensively. They've got to protect, they've got to improve their interior defense. The Guam team, turnover right there, Cello gets it back. Cello thought about that too. She had to go for it because she was running out of time on the clock. The shot clock, that is. And connects the basket right there. Okay, Guam on the ropes at the moment. Spin, reverse. That was a bit too early in terms of letting the ball go. Crossover. Drive with the runner. Turns. Tough one. Hernandez needs help. She was a bit isolated there. Launches the 2. Couldn't get it to go. So Jordan doing all the punching at the moment. Outside. Rises for the rebound. Cello. And then stop and pop for Jada Han. TV timeout. Oh. So we're just taking a breather right now. Reset.
Here they go once again. We have Guam and Jordan.
Jordan in the lane, lost the handle. Cello. Hernandez will travel. Yeah, that was great defense by Jordan. So Guam, they need to get some open looks and hit some big shots. And frustration for the Guam team. Okay, kick. This is good ball movement here by Jordan. Oh, great steal there by Jada Han. Clears. She needs help though. Jada turns. Couldn't quite burn at the rim. She's such a great athlete. Cello, gets past Cello and scores with ease right there. Jordan taking it up another gear. And Guam struggling to keep up. But as I say that, they respond. They must have heard me. Back to a 2-point ball game, reaching the halfway point of this game. Almost a steal right there. Got to play D. Shot clock violation. There's been plenty of that going around today in the men's and women's category. So 5-7. Hernandez trying to shake off a defender. Off the fake, on the drive. Got stuck in trouble there. Hernandez has got to do something. She doesn't have much time. Hernandez! Jordan clears, and they will attack. And they will get the foul. Now, Jasmine Sampson on court. She's very much the fourth player of this team. Didn't get that to go, so there's a lifeline there here for Guam. Good screen, fires. Needed a bit more mustard on that one. Guam mustard, but good defense by Guam. Azam, the ball handler for Jordan. Azam, got to play D. She's good. Couldn't get quite the touch in. Crossover, drive, scoop, and in. Great move there by Jada Han. She beat her opponent off the dribble and then attacked the tin and scored. It's a 1-point ball game. It's a barnstorm of a finish right here at Marbach Stadium. The man in the singlet with the Guam shirt and the hat, that's their coach, Jin Han. Launches the two. Bang! Just as Guam were trying to get back into it for the runners short. They can't let Jordan score again, Guam. They got to play D. Good steal. They got it. Cleared it. Cello. High pass. Tried to get down low, pull up, miss. That needed to go down to stand any chance of making a comeback. So 6-9, still a bit of time left. Jada Han saying, let's take a breather right here. (9-6) in favor of Jordan. Just the major difference between these two teams at the moment is Jordan have hit their shots. But both teams are trying everything to win their last game of the qualifiers. Very much playing for pride. But they're giving it a better shot. The Guam team don't have much height on them. But like I said, a team that has the confidence to run all day long, all game long. Here they come, Jordan with the swing pass. As they work it, trying to find an open look. Drive, out. Gotta watch the shot clock. Floats it, yes, sinks it right there. That was smart. They drew out the Guam defenders. Guam step back two, no good. Advantage, Jordan, as we get down the stretch. Good screen there by Jordan. Oh, look at this, crafty moves. Making him dance and shake. Guam gets the ball. And Sampson really trying her best. Jasmine Sampson. Handoff. Goes for the two. Miss. Rebound. Marcelo. Sampson off the fake. Step back two. No good. On the wing. Thought about it. Drive. Spin in the lane. Fake. Couldn't finish. Gets her own miss. There it is. They are almost there. Victory lane. 11-6. Guam just throwing the kitchen sink at Jordan. But Jordan just palming it off. Whatever comes their way. Cello. Kylie Cello. Sounds like a celebrity's name. Step back two, on its way, no. And third bite of the cherry as it goes in for a 12-7 lead. For the reverse, that's it, gets it to go. Jada Han, probably one of the best players today. Offensively, runner, no good. There was contact right there, 8-12. Not impossible for Guam to try to tie this game and send it to overtime, but it looks like an uphill battle. Need to get two big shots and a major stop. But Jada trying to do it herself. No foul right there. That didn't help her cause. For the two, in and out. 1:20 to go. 1:20. Azam swing. Screen. They're gonna stick. They're gonna play woman-to-woman defense. There's a bump right there, up and in. Interior defense has been a problem for Guam today. So they just got to finish strong and hope for the best. But Jordan pretty much have got this. Spin, scoop, and in. She's been so good at that. But she needed more production from her teammates. She's playing two-way basketball there. Jada Han moves it around whips it around the perimeter earlier. Okay, 4-point game. Needs a big shot here. Pull up. Yes! But is it a little bit too late? Guam is going to just try to go for it, play defense. Jordan's going to try to waste some time. Azam, that looked like a travel. It is. So if they can get a 2-point shot right here, Guam, and get a major stop with 21.9 seconds left, you never know. But a 2 needs to go down now in the next 2 seconds. Drive. Step back. No, they need to. Oh, that's tough. That is very tough. Here they go. Azam with the floater. It wasn't good. And the game belongs to Jordan as she tries to go for the 2, Jada Han, but she couldn't connect. But it's a great learning growth for these Guam girls. They gave it everything, but they couldn't quite come up with all the shots and the stops. For Jordan, much improved performance. They improved every game, and we must give them credit for that. Fantastic stuff. It's been a great first day, everyone, of this wonderful tournament, the FIBA 3x3 Under 17 Asia Cup. Final score right here: Jordan 13, Guam 10. And like I said before, at the top of this game, both teams knew the outcome already, but they were playing for pride. They were going for it, and everything was revolved around. I mean, Jada Han was trying to do everything, really. Her teammates tried to back her up, but in terms of production, it was pretty much the Jada Han show. And she did really well, but she was up against some very talented, bigger shooters. So it is a tough one for Guam, but full credit to Jordan. They shot the ball well, played some good defense, and got some good open looks, and they really sucked in the defenders. So that is the final. That's the first day of this wonderful tournament, everybody. Day 2 starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Please join us at the FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022. So we will see you tomorrow. Be there, be square for the qualifying games in the morning. And then in the afternoon, we will start the pool games. So day 2, day 1 finishes now. Day 2 continues tomorrow right here at Mamba Stadium in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, the FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022. My name is Ben Ibrahim, and we'll see you tomorrow.